Alright, welcome in. I'm the Kodiak, and today I'm here to talk about Rome Odunze of Washington. But before we get into it, leave a like if you enjoy, subscribe if you're not already. Let's dive right into it. So, Rome had an absolutely prolific career at Washington. Now, Washington was terrible in his first 2 years through no fault of his own. Very up and down program, and you don't really know how the pandemic years were really affecting guys. But once DeBoer and Penix both got there, Rome Odunze's production in his final 2 years was absolutely absurd. 167 receptions, 2,785 yards, and 20 touchdowns, all of which I'm pretty confident are best in the NCAA over that 2 year span. Wicked production, also wicked athleticism, tested off the charts. And there's one word I can think of to describe this player: dominant. Rome as a person was beloved by UW fans, and I expect that to be more of the same in the NFL. He's classy off the field, but he's a destroyer of worlds on the field. He's been dominant at everything he's done throughout his athletic career. He was a state track and field champion when he was at Bishop Gorman, which happens to be 5 minutes away from this apartment right here. But side note, the city of Las Vegas looks like it's going to be represented very well in this draft with Odunze and Fitanu. But either way, ever since then, it's been nonstop, all gas, no brakes for Odunze. The COVID year was a bit of a wash. You don't really know how guys were reacting to that, but he's done so many incredible things since Washington got going as a program. His 92 receptions this year were the most in the Pac-12 and the second most in school history. In 4 years, Odunze produced 3,272 yards and 24 receiving touchdowns. One thing that's extremely absurd is he dropped a minimal number of passes. His hands are incredible. There are legitimately no weaknesses in this game, and Daniel Jeremiah, I believe, put Rome Odunze above Marvin Harrison Jr., and I wouldn't do something like that, but I get it. I get the idea that this receiving class is absolutely stacked, and it's more of a pick your flavor kind of thing, because there's no sense in arguing about who's better between Odunze and Neighbors, or Neighbors and MHJ, or MHJ and Odunze, because they're all amazing. But Rome Odunze in particular has all the makings of an NFL superstar. But one thing we don't do on this channel, we don't just follow the box score. So what shows up when you watch him on tape? He fits the modern mold of NFL X receivers not being as big as they once were. We bet on high-end separators, and even at 6'3", 201, Odunze is a premier separator. He is the prototypical size to be an X receiver in the NFL. 6'3", 201 pounds, he's an incredible run blocker. 88% contested catch success rate. You can't press him either. He's too strong, and doing the hand fighting against him does not work. His ball tracking ability is one of the best I've ever seen. Great spatial awareness, and he is always open, even if he doesn't create significant separation. Some of the catches he makes are unreal, and he reminds me a lot of prime Odell Beckham Jr., who was absolutely ridiculous. He's going to make a team very happy. I could see him going as high as the Chargers at 5. He's going to be absolutely incredible. There will be a coin flip between Odunze and Neighbors, and I don't fault NFL coaching staffs for having one over the other. How can you not fall in love with players like Odunze and not have a gigantic draft crush on him, though? Dude broke his ribs in Arizona and was playing 2 weeks later against Oregon State and had 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. I currently have him at 6 to the Giants in my what do I think is going to happen mock draft. Now, don't get mad at me, Odunze truthers. I know that's not a good landing spot, but my dream scenario is 9 to see him get paired up with Caleb Williams. And that does it for me. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.